So I'm zooming in now. It's very hard for you to see. But what you're watching is that haze that you see. That's a water cannon being fired right now. Any press has permission to piggyback this. You can contact me afterwards on Facebook, message me. I will respond to messages later. I do not have the ability to do it while I'm live streaming. While this is happening, that is a water cannon you're watching right now. Those shouts of clear the road and trauma, these are the unarmed water protectors being brutalized by the militarized police right now, going back to camp to make sure that we don't have a death out here. This is cold here right now. That water cannon is going to end up taking someone's life.
I've had tea or hot coffee. What are you talking about?
Coffee. Thank you. Someone's just bought me some coffee. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, we can coordinate supplies and stuff. Yeah, there are horses here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. What you're watching, if you're just winning right now, is unarmed, peaceful water protectors being fired upon with a water cannon. Earlier you had concussion grenades. You had tear gas and mace. What you hear flying is a drone over my head. I don't know whose drone it is. They did test the LRAD, they haven't fired yet, but they did do a test for the sound cannon as well.
We have our brother here, he's live streaming now. Since the beginning. Everyone that's here.
So right now, as you're just joining, yeah.
You want something to eat?
No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, there was a feed that had over 60,000. It was shut down. This is just this is on 1806, Highway 1806, just north of Cannonball. This is the story that the media will not show you. This is why you have to share this. This is why I'm stood here doing this. So I appreciate the thanks and the comments about being a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm not stood down there in the tear gas. I'm stood down up here to report on this. Those are the guys down there right now. Those are the heroes right now. The ones stood right on the front lines. I know they keep cutting my live feed. Every time they cut it, I will come back. Don't worry. There's about 20,000 on here. The live feed earlier is already on Facebook. You can share it. It had 1.8 million people watching it so far. Please share this. Do you know what exit this is on 1806? What mile marker?
Not sure.
It's just up from Highway 6. It's just after where Highway 6 joins... no, Highway 20...
Northgate Bridge of the camp.
It's Northgate Bridge of the camp. Of main camp. I'm not sure exactly the location. If you look, it's just north of Cannonball. You'll see where 1806. What you're watching right now is the water cannon being fired into the crowd of peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Yeah, thanks for everyone letting me know I'm being hacked. That's why I keep repeating myself, so that as you're joining, you know what's happening. So this is the bridge on Highway 1806. Hemmed in on the left and the right by the bridge, and unable to go forward because of the blockade. Where the tear gas has been being fired is into an enclosed space where people are not able to escape. That's a water cannon you're watching being used right now. Jason, thanks for joining. Please share this. I know my connection is weak and I'm probably going to lose this feed in a second, is my guess. But just know all my live feeds will be up on my wall. You have permission to share them. You have permission to send the link anywhere you choose. Thanks for joining, Brooke. Please keep sharing this. If you're just joining, what you're watching is peaceful, unarmed water protectors being fired on by... Whoa. That is...
Really big bang.
That was like a concussion grenade, I believe, fired right into the crowd, I think. I can't tell. It's either that or it was...
Multiple bullets being shot now.
I don't know what that is right now, but they're firing the water cannon and there's something else being fired. That's tear gas. You see the streams coming in? That's tear gas being fired. Yes, this is America, and these are unarmed American citizens that are being fired upon by militarized police. Watch out, there's
Some more tear gas being used.
there's all those clouds, that's clouds of tear gas you're watching right now. If you don't like what you're seeing, go ahead and please share this. Please contact your right, this is, unfortunately, you're seeing tear gas being fired again. These are clouds of tear gas that's going across there. It looks like there's some kind of flame down there right now. Trying to see what's happening. I can't tell from up here. If you're just joining, this is the bridge blockade on 1806, just north of Cannonball, outside main camp here, just off the Standing Rock Reservoir. The sound for what medics being called is medics going from the camp to the front line and back on the road. That's the noise that you hear when people yelling in the background for medics. They're taking people that have been tear gassed. These are peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Please continue to. For those of you that don't know where this is just outside of Cannonball, North Dakota. The temperature here right now is 26 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below freezing for us English people. They're using a water cannon against peaceful, unarmed water protectors. They're using tear gas. They're using concussion grenades. They're using mace. They've been firing rubber bullets. I've been told that there were at least 4 people hit with rubber bullets, 1 in the head. That was a comment on the live stream. That is unconfirmed. However, that's what I was told. What you're watching right now, it's so hard to see, I understand. Please keep sharing. What you're seeing down there is really hard to get a good stream on this. That is the water cannon being fired continually in sub-zero temperatures into the crowd right here. This is just outside of camp. This is just north of camp on 1806. That is a water cannon that is being fired continuously at these peaceful water protectors. Yes, this is America, and this is unarmed citizens right now. Unicorn Riot is streaming as well. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm up on top of the hill above this. I can't be down any closer. You okay? So, those joining just now, what you're watching is this is a bridge. On the left and the right, people cannot escape. To the front, people can't escape. They're firing tear gas into a crowd on a bridge that cannot escape without trampling each other. The fires that were started by Dapl. The fires that start today was started by something fired from the other side. If you watch my live stream, you'll watch it land and you'll see a bunch of water protectors go straight to it and put it out. So the people that are talking about starting fires, the only fire you see here is down on the hill to try and keep people warm and not dying. And the other fire is the same over there on the Army Corps land there at the side of the road to keep people warm. So those that are coming in and talking about starting fires, the story you will hear on the national media will be about a fire being started by water protectors. If you look at my live stream, you'll see how the fire was started by projectiles fired from the other side, and you'll see it as the water protectors putting it out, not the people with the water cannon. They ignored it.
Hey, Gibbon, I was at the front. Yeah, that's true.
Would you like to tell me what this gentleman's just come back? Would you like to tell the people who you are?
Yeah, my name is Tracy Peterson, and I was at the front line documenting a lot of what was happening. And yeah, the fires were started from the flares that were shot into the crowd by the police. And as you see in Kevin's stream, there's different places where people had gotten together, and we went through 3 attacks with the spray gas. It's not fun, and the little sonic grenades they have there. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're watching this, you're a witness to the atrocities no Dapl is committing here illegally. To me, it's a diversion tactic. Up on the hill, show them the hill. They're preparing a drill pad at the moment. They are currently placing their pipe, known as a bore, into the ground. So whatever's happening here, this is, in response to that, is to make sure that that doesn't get started without or illegal drilling. So water protectors are standing up, for everything they believe in, and more power to them. I'm on my way up to get to Myron.
I'll ask you a couple of quick questions. So while you were down there, I'm telling people that from where I'm stood, everyone's unarmed. So can you confirm that people down there?
Every water protector I've seen at the front is unarmed. They are standing there in solidarity. If you call a rain jacket or a plastic cape as a weapon, that's all they have. They got their songs, they got their prayers, they got each other. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So as you heard, that was someone who'd been down at the front lines, confirming what I've been telling you. Those people down there are unarmed, peaceful water protectors, being brutalized with tear gas, with the water cannon, with the concussion grenades, with the mace. This is, right now, unarmed people. Could be your son or daughter. Could be your mum or your dad. And as was pointed out, while this is all happening, up on the hill, over here, they're getting ready to drill. They have the drill pad in place, and they're ready to drill underneath the Missouri River to put this pipeline in. So, what you guys can do if you're not here, you can call the White House, you can call the Army Corps of Engineers, you can call the governor, you can pull your money out of all the places that are supporting energy transfer partners. If you don't know where they are, look at some of the banks. I know Wells Fargo, I know US Bank. I don't have time to pull that up right now. Right now, I can't even believe what I'm watching right now with this water cannon. They are using this continually against these people. That is a water cannon, you see. What you hear being fired is more tear gas. Or rubber bullets, I don't know which. I can't see tear gas going up, so I'm not sure what you hear being fired. I believe that's rubber bullets, yeah. I think what you hear being fired right now is rubber bullets, because when the tear gas is fired, you see the stream in the sky. I'm not seeing that right now. Again, I want to stress that these are your tax dollars. This is a militarized police force against unarmed, peaceful water protectors. My friend came back earlier for taking blankets down there, and she got so much tear gas that she inhaled that she puked and she wet herself. Earlier today we were busy putting up a teepee There's going to be a shelter for the women that are coming that don't have a place to go because it's freezing cold here. So we went from doing that to coming out to look at this. These are unarmed people. These people that are sharing kitchens in camp and preparing food together. These aren't militarized people. This could be your son or your daughter, your mum or your dad, your grandfather or your granddad, or your grandma. And this is what they're being met with. Sorry guys, I'm struggling with this right now because that's like people I know down there being treated like this, and it's beyond insane. This isn't protecting life. This is protecting big oil and power. There's no life at threat down there. Well, there's only lives at threat on this side with the water cannon. They're going to catch hypothermia, or with a rubber bullet they catch in the face, or the tear gas they inhale so much they can't breathe. That's the threat to life. Militarized police force against peaceful protectors. This is 2016 in America. This is insane. So yeah, please, Kelly Love, thank you. Send prayers, send protection for these people. If you can't be here, share this. There's no one attacking law enforcement. That's just a story that Morton County are putting out to try and cover themselves on this. People were removing the burnt out trucks that were on the bridge. They've been burnt out before. I don't know who AP is, but if you want to find me on their hill, if you come up to where the flag is on 1806 above the rope, above the bridge, if anyone's looking to find me and wants to talk to me while I'm doing this, you can find me on this hill and slightly down the hill. You'll see below me there's a small fire where people are warming up, and at the top of the hill there's a bunch of people. You'll find me. I'm about 5 fence posts down from the top of the hill. I answer messages. Yeah, Associated Press, feel free to come and find me. Feel free to come and find me, Associated Press. If you're watching this and you want to come and find me. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to keep standing here and streaming this as this is going. I'm not worrying about what's in the comments. If you can just share this, be calling the White House, be calling the Army Corps of Engineers, be calling your governor, be pulling your money out the banks that are supporting this, and be sharing this because the mainstream media aren't showing this. This is not being shared by the mainstream media. It's not being shown. I'm just an individual on my personal phone streaming. I don't want to see people arguing in the comments. Let's keep this nice. Just send energy, send your peace, send your protection for these people stood here. Because you can't be stood here. So if you're just joining, this is the bridge on 1806. What you're seeing is peaceful, unarmed water protectors being fired on by militarized police. They have water cannons. They have... I can't call while I'm live feeding. I don't know who's... Does anyone have a number? Can someone... What number... I'm looking at this. What number needs to be called? Who's got a phone that works right now? Okay, yeah, get that number. I don't know, I'll tell you in a second. Associated Press. What's your number?
Ready to go. 970.
Alright, 1 second. 970, yep.
319.
319
5731.
5731.
Thank you for doing
Someone's going to call that phone right now.
that. What do we do? What do you do?
Answer it and give it to me, I guess. Is someone calling? Hello? Hello, who am I speaking with? Hi JR. So, my name's San Antonio, Texas. Is that for you? Hello? JR, where are you called from?
Is that the same number?
I don't even know. Hello, where are you calling from? Okay. Who is this, please? Right. This is my number. Yeah, to call. You call. Yeah, this is a number to call for Associated Press. It's cool. To speak if they wanted to speak to. Okay, yeah, if you can do that, please. Yeah, Kevin. All right, thank you. All right, no problem. Thank you. Can you answer and find out who's calling on that? Someone else is going to call. Sorry, I know this is kind of a.
Hello? Hello?
Is there a drone above us?
Oh, yeah. Hold on one moment.
Hello, this is Kevin Gilbert speaking. Yes, you can give me a call. Right now, I'm stood on the hill just above 1806, above the blockade on the bridge, and there is a group of peaceful, unarmed water protectors who have been fired upon with a water cannon in, I believe it's about 26 degrees out here right now. There's been multiple rounds of tear gas fired onto the bridge. Now the bridge is in a closed space, so left and right you cannot go. You can't go forward because of the blockade. So firing tear gas into a crowd, they have two options: inhale the tear gas or trample each other trying to escape. It's hard to tell from up here. I'm going to say a conservative estimate is probably 150 plus riot police.
300 people on the bridge.
There's maybe around 300 water protectors on the bridge. What's being used by the riot police and the militarized forces on the other side? They have big lights up and they're using a high pressured water cannon. They have been using rubber bullets. They have been using mace. They have been using concussion grenades and tear gas. They also tested the LRAD, which is the noise. I don't know what you call it, the noise cannon. They haven't fired that as of yet, but they did do a test for that.
Is there a drone above us?
Oh, yeah. Hold on one moment.
Hello, this is Kevin Gilbert speaking. Yes, you can give me a call. Right now, I'm stood on the hill just above 1806, above the blockade on the bridge, and there is a group of peaceful, unarmed water protectors who have been fired upon with a water cannon in, I believe it's about 26 degrees out here right now. there's been multiple rounds of tear gas fired onto the bridge. Now the bridge is in a closed space, so left and right you cannot go. You can't go forward because of the blockade. So firing tear gas into a crowd, they have two options: inhale the tear gas or trample each other trying to escape. It's hard to tell from up here. I'm going to say a conservative estimate is probably 150 plus riot police.
300 people on the bridge.
There's maybe around 300 water protectors on the bridge. What's being used by the riot police and the militarized forces on the other side, they have big lights up and they're using a high pressured water cannon. They have been using rubber bullets. They have been using mace. They have been using concussion grenades and tear gas. They also tested the LRAD, which is the noise. I don't know what you call it, the noise cannon. They haven't fired that as of yet, but they did do a test for that probably half an hour ago, maybe. It was just an announcement saying this is the LRAD and this is a test, and it made a short noise once, I think 2 times. I haven't spoke to anyone here with a water cannon. I did speak to one of the girls I'm camping with. What she did was she was heading to the front lines with blankets for the people that are being hit by the water cannon to try and protect them from hypothermia. And there was so much tear gas when she was out on the bridge, it made her physically vomit and wet her pants from coughing. And she was literally taking blankets up to the front for the people that are being sprayed. The temperature, I believe, is about 26 degrees. It's below. I'm English, so it's below freezing. 32 to us is freezing, so it's below 0 Celsius. People back home, what they can do is they can phone the White House, they can phone their governor, they can also phone the Army Corps of Engineers, they can look at who supports energy transfer partners with the financial side of things, and pull their money out of those places, because money talks. They can also, when they see these live streams, they can share this, because the national media isn't here. The live streams that are here do tend to be scrambled a lot. My live stream goes in and out right now, so they can share this around on Facebook, because right now the media that's reporting it is just individuals. The mainstream media hasn't been here to document this attack against peaceful, unarmed water protectors with militarized police. This is the first one. I borrowed someone's phone. The phone's going like crazy, so I imagine the number's gone and been put out somewhere. Personally, I mean, just share this story. Share the fact that these unarmed people are being attacked by militarized police. There's no threat here. This isn't a case of these are not militia carrying guns. These are peaceful. This could be your son or your daughter, your mother or father, or your granddad or your grandmother. These are just people standing up and saying no more for the destruction of the lands here, for the destruction of the environment. And they're met by militarized police with water cannons, as I said, tear gas, concussion grenades, rubber bullets, mace. The whole time that I've been talking to you, they are using the water cannon continually on a small group of people. It's continually going. I mean, just holding this phone in my hand, my hand is very cold right now because I have a bare hand. I can only imagine what it feels like to be hit by a high pressure water cannon in below 0 temperatures. I've maybe been at camp, I'm coming up on 2 weeks maybe, and I live streaming on this, maybe been up on this hill, I'm guessing 2 hours now, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really check a watch. I just heard it was happening and came up here to try and okay. Yeah, you probably they can't hear your voice, they can hear mine. You're not on speakerphone. No, but by all means you can go to my Facebook, you can take any of the live stream or do anything you wish to with that. Which news station are you from? Cmgus. Okay, yeah, by all means feel free to use anything that you find. If you need written permission or anything like that, can I give you verbal permission now? Is that okay? Okay, perfect. And then thank you so much. Also, the other thing that you may want to mention is there have been planes flying without lights continually at night. If there was any way to get the Environmental Protection Agency down to test what the trails from these planes are at night, that would be really useful, because there has been suggestion that it could be chemicals. I do have no knowledge of that, but I do know the EPA would be able to work that out, yes or no. Yeah, the protectors are unarmed. They're not protesters, they're protectors. If you refer to them in a report, if you refer to them as water protectors, because that's what they're here to do. It's a difference. Protesting is they are unarmed people, yes.
All those people on the peninsula.
No, that's everything. Thank you very much. The phone's going crazy, so I'm guessing someone else is trying to call from someone else. Thank you very much. You take care. All right. Bye-bye. Can you close that off and answer the next one?
How do we direct them to you?
I can now.
Yeah, you want to give us your information?
EPH? Here, one moment. There are, sir.
Hello, this is Kev Gilbert speaking. Hey, Brad. So very briefly, what happens here at night is there are unmarked planes with lights that they don't have their lights on, that fly constantly over camp, and there's been talk about whether they are using any kind of chemicals against the in the chemtrails from the planes. So yeah, you do. At night it's continual, and they're planes that people have tried to work out what the numbers are, and the numbers change, and the lights are turned off on the planes a lot of the time. So what we wanted to do is have someone down here to be able to maybe test and find out what is being sprayed, if anything, because right now I don't how many planes in the sky. Usually at least someone's saying about 5 right now. You're going to get down here tomorrow? Hello? Hello? You're nearly dead on battery as well. Sorry, I didn't mean your phone to blow up.
You know what? I'm just happy the words get down.
Do you have I've got a charger in my pocket actually. Do you have a cord?
Yeah,
I think this might be a dual. Let's see. Oh shit, is this so long? I don't know if this has got a charge. Oh, son of a bitch. Sorry guys, I'm on the phone with this Associated Press calling right now. And also the EPA.
Do you want me to go try to find another
A portable charger, yeah, if you can find another portable charger.
I have.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's going to plug into... Try this, but I think it's dead. Try this. Hey guys, I'm still with you. Sorry, I was just talking with CNBC, and also the EPA are coming down here tomorrow to check on what's happening with the planes. Try this. So if you're just joining right now, what you're watching is a bridge on 1806. You're seeing a water cannon being continually used on peaceful, unarmed protectors. Press the little button on the side. Should light up. On the side, there you go.
It is crazy. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You can call the National Guard. Yes, you can call the Army Corps of Engineers. I don't know where that number went. Someone must have posted that. I apologise.
No worries.
Um,
Not a problem. I'm just happy.
what you're seeing is mostly the water cannon. You're also seeing that's the water cannon continually being used. I know they're jamming the feeds. That's crazy. If it rings again, yeah, feel free. Have you got voicemails?
I'm just reading.
Oh, okay.
Everything is just people saying thanks for doing what you're doing.
Okay, I don't even know how that number's. Who? Yeah, I'm still with you guys. I was on the phone with CMBC, and also the EPA are coming out here. They'll be out here tomorrow.
If anybody calls, that will give me the phone.
Yeah, cool. Did you see the last? Maybe try calling back that guy from the EPA. It was the very last number that called. Maybe well, actually I don't know.
There's a van right there that'll charge anything you guys need charged. That van. So she said you can come down and plug it into the car. Do you want to keep feeding? Do you want us to go plug this in?
Do you want to plug that phone in? And then if there's anything, do you want to come back up? Yeah.
This.
No, I can't give it back right now. Over the world, CNBC.
Where are you staying?
We're staying at the O'Chetty's.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're down there.
So maybe you guys should exchange information. He's feeding us to like the EPA and CNBC.
Literally just had the Environmental Protection Agency call his phone and CNBC.
So he's that charge.
Yeah, but he was asking us for jobs.
No, I've got mine that's dead.
So we're gonna go plug his phone and then is there
Can they?
something else?
Yeah, if you can charge that. I don't know if there's any way of working out how to charge that in the van.
Okay, let's go see. Come on, let's
Yeah,
go
sure,
see
cool.
that van.
Cool.
We'll go to work on charging.
I'll be here. So guys that are just joining this right now, what you're watching is the water cannon being used against the peaceful water protectors. They've also been using tear gas. They've also been using rubber bullets. I have reports of people hit with rubber bullets. You see that is continually being used right now. As water cannon being used at 26 degrees. Yeah, this is about money. They're not protecting life, they're protecting money, and they're risking life by protecting money right now. This is on 1806 on the blockade of the bridge earlier where they were firing the tear gas. Is the I'm not sure of anything. I just answered the phone and spoke to whoever was there. They're continually taking people. If you look down here, there's people on the sides of the roads here that are continually being taken back to camp who have been being hit by the water cannon, being hit by the tear gas. They're being taken back for medical care. So this road you see here, these cars are going backwards and forwards to camp to make sure these people are protected. Sorry. This has still got 2 on it. Hopefully I'm going to come up with another solution. I don't have another one yet. If you can find another solution. I didn't say, just to clear up, I did not say that chemicals were being used. What I said was there was a question whether they were or not, and the EPA would be the people to give the answer to that. There's certainly chemtrails in the sky over camp consistently. I'm afraid I can't get any closer. I'm just up here filming and sharing this with you. Whether those chemtrails were what they were, they are unlit, the planes without lights, and the EPA allegedly coming here tomorrow, and they are going to find that out. But this is militarized police being used against peaceful, unarmed protectors. As you can see in the distance, there are more and more cars coming down on the other side. There's battalions of police down there against peaceful, unarmed protectors. So everyone that's sharing this, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being with this and sharing it and getting the story out.
Remember down so I can like locate you later or something.
Yeah, best way to locate me at camp. You just want to get this back?
Whenever I just need it back, yeah. Because I
Cool.
have battery. Yeah, because mine's dead, so I won't be able to. I just need
Go up, share this. Please share this. Everyone that's joining, keeps continuing to share this. You can go to my earlier feed as well, which shows when the tear gas was being fired continually. My earlier feed, you will see on my Facebook. If anyone can pull it down and put it onto a YouTube video, please do that. If you look in the comments, you will find numbers here for calling the Army Corps of Engineers. You will find numbers for the White House, for your local, call your local governor. Look at energy transfer partners who's applying the money to them to keep this going. Pull your money out of those places.
Wells Fargo.
Bank of America, Wells Fargo,
HSBC.
HSBC. And there's a whole list, about 16. Citibank's another one. Those are two planes flying in the sky right now. They're the ones with lights on right now. At night they have come to camp without lights. If I drop out for a second, I'm checking a message.
Here's my name and number, just in case. There you go.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey guys, so I just got cut off again by Facebook or by whatever's hacking me. So those that are joining just now, what you're about to be watching is the bridge on 1806 just outside a camp here. Earlier today some people were removing a couple of the burnt out vehicles to open up this road, which is a public road. And what's happened is the militarized police have responded with water cannons, with mace, tear gas, concussion grenades and rubber bullets. So thank you for coming back. Sorry I lost you guys. I don't know what happened. Just putting my glove on so my hand doesn't go too crazy. Yeah, I'm back. Just every time I go, I will come back until I can come back no more. So keep sharing this one. Thank you, Iowa, for watching. Okay, guys. So my feed just finished, so I'm starting a new feed. So as that feed was finishing, I had my friend who'd been up at the front lines come and tell me how this whole situation started. So originally what happened was people were moving the burnt out trucks on the road, and then from that more and more people came. So this wasn't something that was sanctioned by the elders of to have so many people here right now. However, these are unarmed people, and they are being fired upon. They're being fired on with a water cannon, tear gas and mace. There have been rubber bullets fired. They have tested the LRAD. And they have used concussion grenades as well. Thank you for rejoining. So I did not know exactly what this was or how it started. I was just documenting it because I see what's going on. So right now, what you're watching is people that have come from camp to armed, and you're watching the militarized police firing with a water cannon. You've also seen tear gas and mace. Rubber bullets have been fired. Anyone just joining, this is the blockade on Highway 1806 just north of the camp. And earlier people were looking to remove the burnt out trucks that were blocking the highway. And then more and more people have joined. Right now what I'm just streaming you is what's happened live. Backstory was just given to me by a friend of mine who's been down there. But what I can tell you is that bridge you're looking at is enclosed on the front by the blockade. It's enclosed to the left and to the right. And the police have fired tear gas indiscriminately into that crowd. So the options are inhale the tear gas or trample each other. I've got a battery pack right now. Don't worry, I'm good on the battery pack. Someone lend me one. That landing in there is tear gas. I want to remind you, what you're watching, these are unarmed, peaceful border protectors. This could be your son or your daughter. This could well be your son or your daughter. Yeah, I'm fine. There's another live feed. Right now you see them firing huge amounts of tear gas into this crowd. It's literally chaos down here as people are coming up and coming down. This is the road here that you're seeing. They're trying to keep it clear so people can go back to medical. What you're watching is tear gas being fired. That was tear gas you were watching. You're watching a water cannon also being fired into this guy. These are peaceful people. These are unarmed people. You okay? Were you just down there? So what you're watching right now, for those that are just joining, this is the blockade on 1806. This is a bridge.
Fireworks! Motherfucking coaches!
Hey.
Fuckers!
Hey, brother.
But it's true!
Let's silence me now.
So what you're seeing is tear gas being fired into the crowds of people. You're also watching the water cannon being fired. Again, these are peaceful. Yeah, I understand news reporters arrested, but that again brings out the story. I've got a battery pack right now. Don't worry, I'm good on the battery pack. Someone lend me one. These are peaceful. You're seeing right now. That's the water cannon you're seeing being fired. What you can hear being fired. Wow, look at that. As that landing in there is tear gas. I want to remind you what you're watching. These are unarmed, peaceful water protectors. This could be your son or your daughter. This could well be your son or your daughter. This could be your grandfather or your grandmother. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you can hear. Thank you. Thank you for messaging me, the people that are messaging me. My comments were jammed. If you've got the perfect. My comments were never turned off though. That's strange. I don't do that. You're watching right now. Tear gas by the crowd. You can hear that right now. Keep sharing this. Yeah, remember going down the sitting with the blankets and stuff. This is a bridge. This is enclosed on all sides. So you see how that's enclosed down there. They're firing tear gas into the bridge where people cannot escape. I wish I could get closer. If I get closer, I'll lose signal. But those are clouds of tear gas that you see. That's a water. That's a water cannon you see being fired in the sky right now. I'm going to remind you, these are peaceful, unarmed people. I can't adjust my picture. For those that are just joining, my feed's been hacked. However, but just look at, yeah, they're hacking my feed right now. Yeah, you can follow me. I can try and stream live, but it's difficult to stream live from anywhere in camp. But look at, you're seeing more tear gas being fired right now. That's being fired into, you see how that's being fired into a crowd? That's on a bridge, enclosed on the left and enclosed on the right. They cannot escape. And you're watching a water cannon. Earlier they were firing mace. They probably still are. I can't tell that right now. They were also firing rubber bullets. They tested the LRAD. William, thank you for joining. Please share this. Keep sharing this. Yeah, this is 2016 in America. These are unarmed people that are being fired on by military police with your tax money. If you don't like it, go ahead and make those calls. Go ahead and pull your money out of the places that are supporting the energy transfer partners. Go ahead and share this. Go ahead and tell your friends about this. Because this is the news story that no one wants to get out. This is why there's no national media here right now. Because if they showed this on American television, on mainstream TV, what do you think would be the... I know this is in the feed, it's going to keep talking. What you're watching is tear water cannon. Please keep sharing this. I know it's cutting in and out. That's tear gas being fired right now. You see that with the streams in the air. I think that might be our side releasing a firework. It's pretty funny.
Your fireworks done.
So you're watching tear gas being fired against unarmed, peaceful water protectors. That's a water cannon. It is below zero out here.
Leave it in the ground.
So if you're just joining right now, that's what you're watching. Yeah, if you know media, get the media to share this. If they get them to listen to the live stream to hear what's happening. These are peaceful, unarmed civilians being fired up with a water cannon, with mace. with tear gas. I know the video's coming and going. I can't control that. Thank you for having it on Real Progressives. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Eli. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Sandy. As you can see, being videoed above right now by a helicopter. They can't escape. That's a bridge that you're seeing. Where they're firing the tear gas into is a crowd that cannot escape. They cannot move to the side to get away from that. My friend just inhaled so much tear gas down there trying to help people with by taking blankets down there that she puked and wet her pants. This is their response to peaceful, unarmed protectors. Please keep sharing this. Please keep telling the world about this. This is live right now. You're watching this. This is the bridge on 1806. Earlier today they were looking to remove the burnt out trucks. And then from that this has escalated into this. And the peaceful, unarmed water protectors are being fired upon with a water cannon in below zero temperature. It's hypothermia out there right now. They're also mace and tear gas. When you're watching those streams in the sky, that's tear gas being fired into the crowd. Thank you for everyone that's joining. If you're just joining, this is on 1806. This is the bridge. This is peaceful, unarmed water protectors being attacked by a water cannon, tear gas. They've got mace. They've got concussion grenades. The things you see being fired is the tear gas. Yeah, my signal's being hacked. It's going in and out, but you can hear my voice. I know the picture's not great. If I get any closer, I lose service completely. Keep sharing this, please. If you want to do something about this, contact the White House. Contact the people that are supporting energy transfer partners. Pull your money out of those banks. Do some research. Do it every day. What you're watching right now is the water cannon, but you're also seeing those streams in the air. That's the tear gas being fired into the crowds.
No Dapl! No Dapl! No Dapl!
Please keep sharing this. The water cannon, again, it is below zero right now. So those people that are being attacked with the water cannon are going to suffer hypothermia, which is why you're hearing cars go backwards and forwards to and from the front lines to take people blankets to bring them back to camp. My friend just did that, and she ended up inhaling so much tear gas on the bridge that she vomited and wet her pants. You cannot get out on that bridge. You're enclosed on all sides. So when they fire tear gas into that crowd, the only way to escape is to trample each other. No one's trampling each other. They're all inhaling tear gas down there. I want to remind you that these are peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Could be your son or your daughter, your grandmother, your grandfather. Could be your mum or your dad. These aren't armed militia. This is peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Thank you for joining. For the 65,000 of you watching right now, please share this. If you can't be here, please contact. You know, there's a big lag on this right now. I can't do anything about people swearing behind me. I apologize. But just keep watching. Keep sharing. Right now it looks like people are moving back from the bridge. I can't see why. Can you see? Might just be... I know it keeps... Yeah, it is cold. You're right. I don't know if that which you're watching right now is more fired. It's unbelievable. If you're just joining this right now, this is 1806, the bridge on 1806. You're watching unarmed people being fired upon with tear gas. You're watching a water cannon being used at below zero temperatures. These are unarmed, peaceful water protectors. You can see how much tear gas is in the air. that coughing that you hit down there, people that have been tear gassed. If you're just joining, please share this. I know my connection's weak, I know it's not the greatest picture. From what I understand, earlier today, some water protectors were removing the burnt out vehicles from the bridge. And then, looks like the police and the military have responded way above force. These are unarmed people. Watching a water cannon, tear gas, militarized police. Yeah, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Tax dollars going to us. If you don't like what